Welcome everyone to a brand new Minecraft video. Today we are with no one and we are going to do a brand new Minecraft video. Today we are going to be doing the bonus chest one and and beat the Ender Dragon. This is not a speed run, so it's going to be different episodes, not one full thing. Let's get into it. So now we spawned in the area. Okay. I want to see if there's any building in sight. Yes, and there's a village. Okay. Bonus chest gives me some good loot. Oh, and I have a huge game that I want to talk to you about. It is called My Singing Monsters. It's such a cool game. You should probably go check it out. Go check it out because it's awfully incredible. Don't need you. Fish. Why? Because you suck and you're not cooked. Yeah. Okay, let's get ready. So, we are in the bad village. This is terrible. Now I can't trade with farmers because they're dead. I can't heal them. I don't have golden apples and poison potions. But they awfully have food. And some emeralds I can use for later. These emeralds were insane. Next, I just took out the carrots and their wheat for some food. You're gonna see me do that the entire time. In the village. Oh no. And then I get stuck in a cobweb. Okay, so now I can collect all those carrots I lost and then just continue. But what I noticed is that all these carrots I have are actually my food source now. So you know what I did? I threw out the source. So that's what you're gonna see me eating. That's healthy for my body. Next, I went to the brew stand and took the brew stand. Kept it in my inventory. In my inventory. Until I saw more wheat. I was so depressed because I wanted some more carrots because it wouldn't be enough for my travels. But anyways, I went and I get my stone tools so I don't have to use wood. My wood tools are useless to me, so I am going to take some stone. I only took 6 stone because I like axes more than swords. So then I go back up and then I get my crafting table, which I take with 4 wood out of the savannah tree wood that I got from the bonus chest. Next, I just build my tools for the time. Threw out my garbage ones. Oh man, and they kept coming back. I threw them in an awfully different direction of where my crafting table is, and I continue my search. And just in mind, this was actually a second try of doing it. I had another video where I just got demolished by zombies. And I just started. My bonus chest had nothing good, like always. But let's not talk about that. So we continue on our travels and just found literally nothing. The village was dead and I just continued and continued. There was no hay bale, so I didn't have to use carrots as my food source. Until I saw some mushrooms, which means I'm in a big forest biome, which I don't want to go into. Which is actually pretty bad because... Oh, and look, I take that back. I found a village that has no cobwebs. Let's see if I can trade with villagers with 3 emeralds. And also loot the village. Not like I'm stealing, I'm borrowing forever. So, and I see that, thought that was a blacksmith until I got closer. Oh man, it's a fountain. It's a fountain. It's a fountain. There was no blacksmith in this village, but I found some hay bales, which I would take at the end. I took the emeralds of the village, and then I went to the local farmers. And the farmer said 20 wheat. Wow, very useful. I am going to take all the wheat that I could find in the village. And just as I got the wheat, I noticed I will only get 1 emerald from this, which is kind of lame, but it's not too lame. So I went to the leather work, I got the bread, and then went to the local farmer. This farmer said 20 wheat, so I took the bet, and then I went to the leather worker. He would give me a leather tunic that's dyed for 7. But I don't like that, so guess what? I used the rest of the wheat into composting. I also used the seeds to get some bone meal so they can use it. I used their composter a lot more than I thought because I got so much stuff from that. But also I looted some more of the village and found some more bread. And then I just found this animal pet house, so I went in and I found out this is boring. So I went out again and found out where local farmers would be. Until I saw this house. This house was already looted, but I took the bread that I left there for weird cause. There's also a lot of animals, so I wouldn't kill them. There's a librarian that gives me a punch 2 book, 13 emeralds, and a book, which I'm only 5 emeralds away from, so I saw we needed 26 potatoes, 20 wheat, and another 20 wheat. So I could probably get all my emeralds from these wheats. So this will make awfully enough wheat for a lot of emeralds. So I use all of these for some emeralds. I'm taking 12 for now because I have to find the villager with wheat. So I found the one, and then I crafted up the wheat. Okay, so now I went to the farmer and took all the emeralds I could. So then I couldn't trade him anymore. But I got enough emeralds and went to the other farmer. I could probably take some more wheat that I found on there and get some more emeralds. I was surprised because I got awfully a lot of emeralds and able to get that punch 2 book. But I have to find some other stuff before I can get it. I would have to find sugarcane and leather, which I have leather because, bro, what do you think? I have leather. And you know, when I found out he needed potatoes, I tried finding out how many I could get, and I actually got an emerald from this man. He's stupid, but got an emerald and used the rest of his to go in the composter. So then when I ran off to go see the other farmer, he was the one to not do anything. So then he gave me a chance to get some pumpkin pie. And guess what? He would actually give me 18 cookies after. But this was a problem. This guy didn't just give me a poisonous potato, but he gave me some bone meal. So you know, I actually grew up some grass because I like that. And then we had a beautiful thing. He was not that impressive to me, so I left him. I took my 1 leather that I needed and got out. So the 1 leather, I needed it. And I forgot to put my armor this whole time, so that's why I was defenseless, but I just needed 1 leather. I kept it in my inventory and did not want to leave the village too much, because after that I would lose the village location and then just have to re-find it all over again. But luckily I got some leather, more leather, and plus some more. I was stacked at this moment, but said I'm not enough, I should probably get some sleep. So I went into a random villager house and slept. What was the good thing, I disturbed this leather worker and went to his bed. I was pretty mean to them, but it was enough to me. So then I went in search of sugarcane, which I should probably turn on my map for now, and saw that there was water this way, and water is near sugarcane. So I went and then just saw that the river had sugarcane. I went as fast as I could just to get 3 sugarcane. I was so excited because I needed 3 and those 2 batches. And they were 2s. So if there was only 1, I would be mad. But I made it for 3. So now I have some paper. I almost turned it into some sugar, but now I can make paper. And with that paper, I did this. So I made a book. A book was really important because that's what we needed for the enchant. Punch 2 is such a good enchantment, but I don't know about that, so I might take the punch 2. I would awfully try to find the thing and change to see enchantments that I could get. So I'm gonna do that. So he has punch 2, and I can see if I can get something better than punch 2. I might buy the punch 2 book, but that's after, okay? That's after I get the books. So then I went and collected it. So that left the librarian stupidly naked. So now I went to other people and wanted to see if they wanted to become one. I went to the farmer and then I showed him this, the thing. Oh, and he's still here. So, and guess what? The enchanted book is under, and I'm only able to get 2 bookshelves, which I am extremely mad about. He used to have punch 2. I showed it to a random naked villager, and then I showed him this. And guess what? He becomes one. Impaling 3, 39 gems. I am so mad because for 39 gems, I need 21 more gems. I am mad. Then I go see this other one that I feel he became one of these. I broke the thing and then I turned him out. I showed it, and what did he do? Come on. He became one librarian. Disappointment though. Fortune 3. You got to be kidding me, bro. I could get Fortune 3. But I don't have the emeralds for that. So I broke it. And I don't know how I should get emeralds. But farmers are hard now to get emeralds for me. Because I have to get them fully leveled. These 2 are level 2. And you, apples and pumpkins. Pumpkins are the one thing to get me emeralds. For him, it's different. Him, it's pumpkins too. I'm so mad. So you know what I do? I leave the village. But the thing is, I left the village because they had nothing else. Their librarians were pretty garbage and they changed their enchantments. Punch 2 was the only one I can own, and I didn't have an anvil. So I left the village. I left the village. I'm really leaving the village. So after I left the village, I am pretty sad. So then I continue on my journey onto the sides and try to find a new village that has new and good librarians and also farmers to farm with. And I pull out bread for now because I would lose hunger big chunks and it takes a lot of my carrots. So I took my bread for now until it finishes after I sprint. So then I totally forgot a bed. And that was a problem. I didn't want to kill some sheep. I knew I would be okay here. Okay? So then I continue with bread in my hand and doing nothing. And then I totally forgot to kill Iron Golem. But that don't matter because I actually don't want iron just yet. The thing I want is a village. And guess what, Bright Eyes? I found a village. It's a new village. It was a new village that I never went to before, right next to a jungle. And you know what? They could have jungle temples as well as melons. But then I saw there was just too much wheat. And I saw there was a blacksmith. This village was way better than the last one. I had a blacksmith that actually gave me some good loot. And it gave me some good ones, like iron sword and stuff. And then some like one iron ingot and some iron pants. I had to take off my chest and my leggings just for this iron. Then I put it back in, except for my map. I'm sorry for that, bruh. Yeah. So I went to the local farmer. Hey, he is actually a fisherman. I am so excited. He was so cool though that I didn't want to leave him, even though there was a blacksmith keeper and the real problem, carrots. And then I just saw millions of carrots. Oh my god. And then I got all my carrots. And then I just went for emeralds. I traded all of my carrots and got 25 emeralds. So now I'm low on it. Then I talked to the leather worker and didn't want it, and then a new farmer. Wheat! I bet I just saw some wheat somewhere. And my hopes became equivalent. Like, so happy. There were just so much, like, easy tasks to do for a farmer. And then I saw the glowing wheat. And also there was some there, so I started to decide with these. This had awfully mountains of wheat. This gave me so much. And then I tried searching for a librarian. So all this wheat I gathered was actually gonna use my sword because it went equally fast. And it was also iron, so it wouldn't lose too much durability. And plus I like axes more, so who cares? So I got the wheat I needed and awfully started. I took so much wheat that I almost had like so many stacks I could have had, except I needed emeralds, so I took them for the emeralds. I got 40 to 41 at wheat. And I was so happy because one of the farmers until I noticed he was the carrot guy. So then I continue my search for the equally better one. So I looked all over the place just to find him. And then he was there, the wheat guy. So then I turned all of it into wheat and led him to the charges. I had so much wheat, I got up to 41 gems. Also had 49 left. He was so leveled up that I had so many emeralds to buy from enchantment books. And also I found a pink sheep book. I took out my lectern and then went up to villagers. Except I don't like these ones. And also I went awfully to bed so villagers won't die. And that was the next day. The next day I didn't have much things. Like I went to villagers just wanting to know if they wanted to trade with me. I showed up to this lighter worker and he didn't care about anything. I don't like villagers if they have none that's supposed to. Until I saw there was a cleric I didn't care of because all he sold was redstone. No one cares of redstone. So I continued my search and found these green guys that don't want to do anything. I lost so much hope on it because nothing wanted to come back. I found some more carrots on the way. And then I broke a composter. So then I showed him lectern. He wasn't interested. So I put back his stupid composter and tried to find one. There was supposed to be a librarian, which I couldn't find anywhere because there was a librarian place. Until I saw the cleric's room with no one in it. So then I went to the blast furnace and then saw he was still doing his thing. I didn't take anything from him because I don't need iron right now. I got to the leather place hoping for a helmet and got boots. So I don't really care that I didn't get anything until I saw pumpkins. Oh yeah, let's get some emeralds. So I actually picked up the pumpkins. Pick, 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 pick. And it was exactly for 1 emerald. 6 for 1 emerald. Which was pretty good deed from the farmers. Because now they can grow stupid things. Right? Okay, so I didn't get distracted. I kind of placed one on the wall, so I took it off there as fast as possible. I kept on looking for that librarian. And guess what I found out? I took off his place. Oh no, I didn't. Look, it went higher. Why higher than expected? It went higher, but I got an emerald. Bro, why 20 now 36? You garbage. So I wasn't taking it too seriously with this farmer. So then I actually wanted to find out where he was. Where is he? So I looked for the library place and I found it. Eventually. And then I went inside just to find out the villager was not there. Literally, the villager is so hard to find. He's everywhere. So I tried taking off jobs for the people so I can get one. And guess what? I found the librarian. He sold Band of Arthropods. I did not like that enchantment though. It could go on axes, but this is really not a good one. I was so mad because it was a stupid one. A stupid enchant. So I tried finding a farmer. And then I did. But I tried to stop. So I went back to the library place just to stop him. I have to stop it. So I went to his place, destroyed all the bookshelves, and broke his identity. Stupid. Why are you a cleric? He's a cleric now. And then I went to destroy the clerics because I don't like it. And guess what? I did it. I broke the cleric and he was back to a normal villager. I think. I don't know. Yes, he was. I gave him another chance and he didn't respond. So then I went to him, placed it right there. He became one. Bane of Arthropods. I was mad. I turned it off and literally went to a different person. I would destroy workstations, like how I destroyed this, and then boom, librarian please. And then he became one. Sells bookshelves. No, 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 no. You stupid man, I'll put you back to your job. Go back to your stupid job, man. Okay, and I'll see what I can buy from you. Iron axe. 3 emeralds? No, thank you. So many villagers. So many. And just couldn't find it. So guess what? I found an empty villager, which is the stupid one. So I took off the composter. And then I went to destroy other composters. So I even destroyed this composter. And they weren't happy. I wasn't either. I'm not happy. I'm really not happy for these people. I know I've stayed here for a long time. But this is for books. And then I destroyed the last composter. And dead identity. So then I gave them a chance to be a librarian. He took his fate. I'm sorry. Mending! Oh! I bought the mending book as fast as possible. This dude was magic. I just bought mendings. He was out of mending books. But that was lucky. This villager keeps his job. This was so weird how I got 2 mending books from a villager that just started being a librarian. I was too much. I was so happy and bursting that I faced an encounter that I never knew would come. The Iron Golem was actually gonna come for me. So what I did is that I got out of the village as fast as possible. Because I know they come after you if you kill or hurt a villager. So guess what my next approach was? A jungle! Yay! Jungle and mending was things that I needed. So then I found out there was a mountain and I would have to gather as much iron as possible. But I didn't want to go mining just yet. I kept the lectern and I kept books and 2 brewing stands in case I need 2. So I go a different way from the jungle, but then I decide to go in. Let's go. Let's go in. So then I see there's melons. And I think villagers sell melons. So, I don't know. But I left the melon there just to check though. I was losing bread fast and I had my crafting table. So I got the wheat and made some more. Soon I have to be going to carrots. And then I saw cocoa. And just left it there because I knew I didn't need it. There was a normal forest going encounter with the jungle, so I don't know. But I'm not a master at knowing things. So I don't know, but I've been just looking at parrots. There were parrots and the king watermelon. And I was trying to look for the temple, which I had failed of finding. But I'm not gonna stay yet because I found my buddy the panda. So I found grizzly panda. Yeah, panda. Hello panda, you're mad. You're a grumpy one. So then I just continue. I continued and continued. This is not hardcore. And then stumbled upon the temple. I actually did not know this would actually happen, so I broke through, finding out there could be mobs. So you know what I did? I be careful. I went careful, turned off the switches. Then I checked on and took off the wires. Next I went to the chest. Oh my god! So much gold and so much iron. This was no joke. And I just picked up an arrow and I threw it back and got out of the temple. Just to say, this temple was not unlucky like the other ones. This temple was special. Oh no! And then I got attacked by a ferocious spider who got eliminated. Oh no. Oh my god, and I almost died there. So I went carefully and saw some zombie villagers. I couldn't heal them though, and I was low, so I had to take it and kill them. Should have used my axe, by the way, because if I always have to go and encounter, an axe is my better choice. And also, way unfortunate. And then I found Gerald, the panda, that I also left because he was lazy and I don't know a way to tame them. So then I continued in the forest, the jungle, and just continued and continued. And then I ferociously got lost in the jungle. The jungle was so big, I was so scared without a bed. I went against ferocious spiders and other mobs. And I almost died to this instant and really was panicking a bit. I was panicking. Seems like I already played this, but I'm not. I'm just talking about my moves. Then there's this spider that left me alone. At least he knew I was low. And I told him to encounter. So, what did I do after? I ran for my life. I literally had 2 mending books in my hand. It's so lucky how I got mending on a villager that I just tried first try. Literally it said mending. I bought 2 mending books. Skeletons, scary. I have to go opposite direction if I see a skeleton. If they're too close to me, hide behind a tree and try to attack. I have no way of escaping it. And then I saw it. The skeleton was coming out. I tried attacking him, and then I killed him. Until I heard this ferocious creeper came at me, and then I killed it. But it wasn't over yet. There was golden and so many mobs on me, I had to run. I had to fight back with my sword and my axe. So it was a pretty intense fight, but I make it through every fight. So I did take a lot of damage and then got attacked by another spider. I took a lot of damage, so I actually ate some bread at the fight. I was slaughtering so many mobs. My XP was growing as fast as I could know. I went on the tree so it'd be safer to go around, because I would jump on vines and also break leaves, until I went back down and saw that the jungle never ended. It was so much like the never ending. So I was pretty intense scared, because my tools were in damage position. I had some more iron, so I would be fine. But I sprinted mostly and taking some damage, which breaks my armor. I was just too scared in the dark till the skeleton found me. And then I attacked it with my ferocious axe and killed it and got a bow. I was surprised because, oh no. And then I was surprised I got attacked by a skeleton and got it. So then I put the bow and the arrows into my thing and saw some more fighters coming to me. I jumped on a tree immediately and jumping on vines. It was too much for me to handle. I would jump down on this tree and I actually made it to the ground where a spider was attacking. I went up as fast as possible before the spider can even get me. I ran as fast as I can. I'm running. You know me, I'm stuck in a twig. Oh man, and I met two skeletons. Two skeletons fighting. Why aren't they fighting each other? And then they were following me. One was following, which was pretty embarrassing because I got attacked by a baby zombie. I went and ran until I was stuck. I faced the baby zombie easily and then jumped out of the leaves. I was stuck fighting two of zombies on my own size. And I'm glad there was a vine there because they got stuck, but my axe broke. I went to a safe place and I built an iron axe. So I carefully did that and then took it. Then I went down into the depths of the jungle. The jungle is so terrifying. I even got attacked by a zombie the instant I just told. So then when I was finished, I just continued. I was pretty acceptable. And this video will end soon, so don't worry, part 2 is coming out soon. So I find a lava pool and didn't want to go because I'm not good at doing portals. But then I found the wreckage of a village. And then I ran as fast as possible to get a bed, because I'm not wanting this to ever happen again. I took 4 hearts from jumping onto a leaf. I was panicking, but then healed as well. So I had pretty fun adventures and saw a fully leathered zombie. Not fully, but half helmet and chestplate. Tried following me, but never made it. I don't even know if they followed me. I'm just too scared to come back. So I went to the village as fast as possible. and took a bed. But you're gonna see me just run and see that there are millions of houses, like the other village. So I thought it would be a safe place here because there's beds and stuff. So I went to this bed from uninterrupted villager. So he became a cleric. I actually did not know that villager can become a cleric. There were 2, that's why. Then this farmer asked for 26 potatoes if I can get them. And I said, only if there is. And then I went to him and he said about wheat. And then I found some wheat, but sadly there was no blacksmith except for some potatoes at core. And then went to gather the rest with potatoes and some wheat. I had an intense amount of wheat, but wasn't enough wheat. So I took it and then grew some more and then used it on compost. So I was almost there to getting that thing done, but I didn't care. I took more of the potatoes and got more of the bread I needed and then continued the search. The search was so weird that I even got a full stack of potatoes. And I went directly to a leather just to find a helmet. Helmet would save me a lot because I would need a helmet. And guess my surprise, there were emeralds in these chests as well as leather. I was not surprised as much, but I know that was pretty weird. So I went to this welcomed visitor and then did this. Hey, want to become? And guess what? He didn't want to become one. Come on, you stupid. Get in. Get in, you stupid. Get in. Guess what? He didn't want to. Go. Become one. And he didn't want to because I was mad. So then I contained a lot of things. This farmer asked for potatoes, so I got 2 emeralds from potatoes. So I got some more, and then I went to this visitor, and he still didn't want it. So I continued, and continued, and continued. There was a chest up here, though. Nope, there wasn't. So I took the bed, just in case, and then I continued. I began to low hopes, but this was okay because every village I meet, I get new stuff to do. Mending boots have been on top today. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll do another one.